It's time to crown a new champion. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the finale of AF4 Season 11. We're at Donington Park for this historic race. We've got a really close championship fight on our hands. 1 point separates the top two. That's Philip Bauer and Mario Fonseca. We've also got to find out which three drivers will qualify for their elite driver license and never have to race in AF4 again. Give me a chance. I can still have the logo on the screen for a bit. Bauer's on 56 points. Fonseca's on 55. Kevin is, with 5 ends, is third on 42. And Zumbao is fourth on 31. They are all the 4 drivers that mathematically can win the title. But there can only be 1 title winner. And 3 people can qualify. We've also got some special appearances today from S-Ban and from Bushi-san. I'll remind you of those championship standings. There we are. Philip Bauer 56, Fonseca 55, and Kevin 42. We're about to get underway with qualifying, which in AF4 this season is a solo qualifying format. So every driver will spend 5 minutes qualifying on their own with no interference from any other cars. Kevin... That's 5, yeah. Which means it's time to bring up the live timings graphic that I have specially got prepared for this race. Look at that. It's like you're watching old F1 back in the 70s. I can't scroll. And hopefully once that goes away. Yep. Okay, so we're underway with qualifying. You'll see absolutely no cars coming out of the pit lane, but you will see cars coming out of the pit lane on your live timing screen there. We have... well, everyone's actually on the list there. So we have 21 drivers ready to go for qualifying. And they're all leaving the pits now in one big mass. This is great. This is really great. So keep an eye out for the best times. We're looking for Bauer and Fonseca. They're your top 2. Laser's been looking super fast in what is his, I think, either first or second race in AF4 this season. Kevin is really fast as well. Robert Kinnable's trying to get his lead license back. He's been looking pretty strong at times. Zumbao, of course, is fighting for that top 3 finish. Assuming he's in this server, I think he might be. If he does join, Bushi-san, as you've all come to know and love him, is going to be in the server under the name Kong Xiong. That's Xiong. It is the real Bushi-san. I have confirmed it is the real Bushi-san. We saw him. I saw him in the exhibition race just a minute ago. He was looking. He's a really safe driver. He really is quite safe. He can see a crash coming a mile away. It's brilliant. It's exactly what we want. So his journey is just beginning with us, and that's great to see. But the first few drivers coming around to start their first flying laps. Oh god. No, I want to extend the... Okay. It's not what I had in mind. There we go. Why don't you have a look down the pit straight instead while in the background? Now that's a bit more... There we go. That'll do. Okay, first drivers are on their laps now. We've got the first sector just after the old hairpin. Fonseca will be the first person to set a first sector time. Keep an eye out for that little purple blip. You see Zumbao had the fastest first sector on the outlap, but that's of course coming out of the pit lane. First sector time's coming through. 23.8 from Fonseca. Nobody beating that so far. Philip Bauer was 23.9, so it's a 10th and a half down is Philip Bauer. Good start from Mario. This is exactly what he needed. It looked like we're hearing Philip Bauer was into the 27s in open practice, but he hasn't. But it seems Fonseca has either caught up to him or Bauer wasn't quite as fast. But he has found a 10th in the second sector as Philip Bauer. You see there he goes purple in the second sector with a 24.0 to Mario Fonseca's 24.1. This could be a really close finish after this first lap. There's only 5 minutes. In fact, there's only about 2 minutes left in this session. So they'll probably get 1, maybe 2. Most drivers will get 2 attempts, I think. You see that is Jose Toll spinning at the exit of the Fogarty S's. Fonseca around the final corner. First lap's coming on the board now. 28.5 from Mario Fonseca. Philip Bauer, half a second faster. He's found a ton of time in that final sector to go top of the times. 28.0. Nobody's anywhere near the top two. The next best after Bauer and Fonseca is Laser on 29.6. 1.1 seconds faster is Fonseca than anybody else in the field. That's Simonetti spinning on the exit of turn 1, red gate. Bauer's in a purple sector again. There's only about 200ths between the two of them. They're both doing personal bests, though. This is going to be really tight. Coming to the line. This is great. This is like that new format of Formula E's qualifying, where you can see them doing it at exactly the same time. It's slightly delayed. You know exactly how it's going. This is as accurate as we can get to that. Fonseca isn't quite as fast in the second sector. Neither is Bauer, but he is 0.2 faster than Fonseca. So this looks like advantage Philip Bauer and a point on the board. A crucial point indeed. It's a point for fastest lap. Albuquerque's gone back to the pits. Denny's that's Dennis man going way off track there. To the hairpin. Final corner and one more attempt available to them. Albuquerque and I think that is Still Super have both come out the pits with 30 seconds to go. There's no need to do that. No improvement. 29.5. 28.010. There is a small improvement for Philip Bauer. Only by 400ths, but it's kept him in the lead. They are going to get one lap. The checkered flag goes out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Simonetti is going to be finishing his lap and not being able to start another one. Jose Toll, you see there in the purple coming towards turn 1, will be the last driver to set a lap. All of these other drivers will still be able to set a lap. That is Bjarne Prehn, who's taken P2. He's gone back to the pits. So too has, I think it was Wooden Shoulder. No improvements from either of the top two drivers in the first sector, but they are mighty close in that first sector. That is 100th of a second apart. I think Bauer has got the upper hand here to the second sector. 24.1 from Fonseca, 23.9 from Bauer, a purple second sector. The advantage for Philip Bauer is increasing. Could we see a 27 here? He's only got to find 100th of a second to do it. There's the Albuquerque spinning on the Melbourne hairpin. I remind you, that's not going to get in the way of any of these guys. Bauer has slipstream. I say this is solo qualifying. You see absolutely none of the drivers. No driver will see any other driver on the track. That's why you can't hear any cars either. To the final corner. Fonseca and Bauer quite close. I think Bauer has an upper hand in the final corner. You see the gain that he had just in that one corner alone. To the line we go. No improvement from Fonseca, but it's another 2/10 found for Philip Bauer, who will start on pole. That is a clean sweep of pole positions in AF4 this season. He takes pole by 3/4 of a second over Mario Fonseca. Bjarne Prehn will start P3 at the minute. Everyone has now crossed the line. Bjarne Prehn will start P3. Then we have Kevin with 5 ends. Laser, Jose Toll, Citra, Denny, Firm Handshake, Nasty Bruises rounds out the top 10. Then outside the top 10 we have Robert Kinnable 11th. Al Hernandez 12th. Thomas Cameron 13th. S-Man 14th. Wooden Shoulder 15th. Tommaso Simonetti P16. Then Still Super, Zoombound, Mosquito, Dennis Mann and Gonzalo Albuquerque. We're in for one hell of a season finale, ladies and gentlemen. 20-minute race ahead of us. Winner takes all. Unless it goes down to lower places. But I think this is going to be P1 and P2 like Abu Dhabi. But with no safety car mess like Abu Dhabi. We have VSC at our disposal. There is no sign. I'm afraid there is no sign of Bushi-san. He's not in this list. So I think he hasn't been able to join this race, I'm afraid. Which I'm quite disappointed about. I'm sad about that. I'm sure we'll see him next season. He did do a race. He did do the exhibition race. I think he finished 9th in that race out of 12 drivers. Drove very cleanly. He was in a lot of traffic the whole time. He drove very well. as you may have seen from the stream ping, at the end of this race, we are, of course, showing off the new season of AF4. Because why wouldn't we? It's the end of the season of AF4. And in addition to that, we have a further announcement that some of you will probably be able to guess what it is. Because we've announced it before. But now it's the proper announcement. I hope the starting grid's not in a weird place. It's not. Okay. We are 1 minute away from the start of this race to decide the champion of AF4 Season 11, and we go to the grid. Philip Bauer is on pole. Mario Fonseca is alongside him. Then we have Bjarne Prien and Kevin with 5 ends on row 2. Row 3, Laser and Jose Toll. Row 4 is Citra and Hinge 2005. Then we have Firm Handshake and Nasty Bruises. Robbie Kinnable, Al Hernandez, Thomas Cameron, S-Man, Wooden Shoulder, Tommaso Simonetti, Still Super, Zoombow, Mosquito, Dennis Man, Gonzalo Albuquerque, a safety car that hasn't returned to the pits, and we are 20 seconds away from the start of this AF4 race, and the engine notes rise already. I'm going to go all the way to all the way to here, because this is probably the best place to view it from. We go to the lights. Philip Bauer is on your left. Fonseca is on your right. Lights out and away we go. It's a really good start from Fonseca. He's jumped Bauer already. He did tell me beforehand he doesn't have a clutch, so Fonseca's going to have the upper hand on the start. We've got a driver on the grass coming towards turn number 1. Looks fairly clean so far. It is 4 wide going into turn 1 though. Oh, we got a spin in the middle. That's Firm Handshake. That's off and almost beached there. We have 2 other cars going off on the inside of the inside of the track. That's Dennis Man and Wooden Shoulder, I think. And Fonseca has the lead of this race. I believe we are in a VSC. Yes, we are. Virtual safety car is deployed. My mouse is not particularly reliable today, and I'm pretty sure Juan told them the wrong speed limit. Juan! You're supposed to be doing 80, not 120! Ah! One job! Okay, we should be getting going again on the back straight. Fonseca's got the upper hand here, but now, with no clutch issues to hamper Philip Bauer. Green flag is out. It's a fairly even start from the 2 of them at the front. Kevin and Laser are already side by side for P4 and P5. Good one over the chicane. Fonseca's got the lead firm in his grasp for now. We have a huge crash at the back. I think that's Still Super. There's many cars involved there. Simonetti, Nasty Bruises, Albuquerque, Hernandez. They're all involved at the back. So we are certainly going to be under another VSC. Plenty of weaving going on as well to keep the... Ignore the timing screen, it's going to get a bit fuzzy as they go across the line. We're on the AF2000 version of this track that was a bit weird with its timings. But it is Fonseca that leads. As it stands, Mario Fonseca, who has been in this season, in this league that you're supposed to graduate from since season 2. He won his first AF4 race in this season back at round 2. He will stand to win the championship at this point. He will win this championship. It is 25 points for a win, 20 for second place, 16 for third, and 13 for fourth. That's the top 4, at least. That's the only places that would probably be necessary. And Bauer already had a 2-point lead coming into this race after the point for pole position. So Fonseca will take the championship by 3 points. Everybody's in a queue. We're coming to the back straight once again, so we should be getting going. I'm going to go F5 cam for this one. Get a bit of a clearer view. Wait for the green flag. As late as it could possibly be. Bjarne Prehn already defending from Kevin coming towards the chicane. Both the top two get away pretty cleanly and far ahead of the car behind. There's a car coming across the grass. That is Nasty Bruises, who forgets how chicanes work. Dennis Mann has spun it at the chicane. Philip Bauer's got a really good run towards the hairpin. He's already on the back of Marion Fonseca. Looks to the outside as an inside move possibly. Look, I thought it was going to lunge to the outside there, because it does sort of get a bit wider. I think we are in a VSC again, because we've got 3 cars off. Hernandez, Albuquerque, Nasty Bruises all involved. It's a bit of a mess at the back of the field, I think. All those guys need to probably calm down a little bit. But Fonseca is now into his 3rd virtual safety car. The nerves are either going to be settling a little bit with from, okay, I can breathe for a minute, I've got some time to reflect, or it's going to go absolutely nuts. His nerves will be completely shot already. We're only 5 minutes into this race. It was season 3. Sorry, Diego. Okay, season 3. But he's been in this league for a very long time. He's had quite a few podiums, and he's only had his first win in AF4 this season 2 races ago, 3 weeks ago. All this weaving, I'm reminded, and I hope the person I'm about to talk about isn't watching this because it brings up painful memories. All this weaving reminds me of Miles Ragg, AF3 Season 4. He stood to win the championship until he spun under a safety car with 1 lap to go, and it cost him the title. On countback. We're about to go racing once again. We're on the back straight. Watch for the back of the field this time. We go green. Oh, there's a proper rear end. Tommaso Simonetti wipes out 4 of the cars there. Oh, it's more chaos behind. Al Hernandez, wooden shoulder. We'll get rear ended by a handshake. Still Super's in there as well. Fonseca still has the lead. As we go under a 4th VSC, and I'm pretty sure they're mostly caused by the same person. Can we get him disqualified yet, please? It's chaotic, really. You don't need to push into that chicane. You don't need to push into there. This is a long race. You still got, well, it'd be a much longer race if we didn't have so many VSCs. We have 13.5 minutes left in this race, and we're getting people deciding to decide their fate in 1 corner. You don't do that. That don't get you a league license. That don't get you good results. Well, it does if the back of the field is a lottery, which it is at the minute. Which includes Simonetti being P14, the highest of all the people involved. Still Super has stopped, was briefly stopped on track coming towards turn 1. So, all of these drivers now must be pretty used to driving the Falcon TS's, that chicane, you'd think. Fonseca and Bauer certainly have. There's been a couple of them where they've just jumped ahead of the rest of them by a half a second to a second. But they've got to do it all again in about 30 seconds time as we come towards the back straight once again. It's not the way to decide a season finale. It's not the way to decide a championship, really. Whoa, server. Oh boy. That's actual... Oh, okay. Okay, the server is back and Simonetti leads, apparently. Are we all going? Are we all alive? Some people forgot how to drive while that was happening. I think we're going to have to keep going with the VSC for a little bit longer and get everyone sorted out. But it is still Fonseca leading. We have a red flag. We have a red flag situation. Okay, the red flag has been called. Our servers are still having issues. In this scenario, I think it's been a long time, so let me remind myself of what the scenario is. We do have procedures in place for a red flag. And we're having a full restart. Or was the server just completely... Okay, we are having a full restart of the race. was just better to get the server to no, we can't do that, can we? We can't just restart the race. We have to actually... Yeah. Okay. Oh no, we have killed the server. Okay, we have killed the server. In the event of a red flag, all drivers will leave the server. There are race control instructions. Race control can choose to restart the race if possible, which is what I believe we're going to do. If the race is to be restarted, the starting grid will be set from the most recent available results. Content Manager may be able to provide the results from the most recently completed lap, otherwise the original race's starting grid will be used. The starting grid for the race will be set using a formation lap under the VSC, depending on under the VSC. During the formation lap, each driver will be called out in turn to take their place in the queue. As soon as a driver has taken their place in the queue, the relevant regulations for the VSC will apply for them. So we'll get a server going in just a minute. And we'll hear, hopefully, from our race controller, Juan. Nope, that's nobody. That's redacted. Okay. Let's go into the League Race chat then, and we'll get an update from our race control.
Reconnect.
Wait. The server will be set up soon with the possibly correct order, and then you can reconnect.
The regulations say we can do that under a VSC on a first lap if you wanted to do that.
Also, hello, Josh.
Hello.
Under the red flag because of the massive lag spike and also
Yeah.
the crash out for the people.
Yeah. I figured that. Good call. The red flag master has arrived. But you're doing
How did you enjoy the stream so far?
It's been quite good. I'm noticing it's a very small minority at the back causing all the VSCs.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun in the chicane.
The back is a lottery. The back of the field is a lottery.
So sorry, could you not just say like prohibit overtaking into the chicane?
Nah, why?
No, we cannot.
No, we really can't. It will like.
This isn't the Macau hairpin. It's not the Las Vegas chicane.
I mean, just
all right.
only on restart, you know.
Hold on. I have some results here. If I believe they are right, it was Philip Bauer first, followed by Fonseca, Bjarne Prine.
That's
Evan.
wrong.
That's quali.
That's quali.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Do we have anything a bit more, recent?
Do you,
I think I
you
might.
stop the stream and you come back to the.
Oh,
can you just look back on the stream for the results?
If you can. I can't. I don't know if you can. Is anybody able to? Anybody in the Twitch stream able? Is anybody in the Twitch stream able to clip clip that point or something and let us know?
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now.
It's 1 minute back, so I don't know if it's possible.
Before the server spike, if possible.
It is possible if you restart
right
the
now.
stream.
I think if you go after that, it's going to say Simonetti's in the lead, which on the track was not correct.
Hold on, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep the stream going. Say stuff.
Hello, chat. If you can I hear me? It's your favorite streamer which is not streaming, and it's not Josh.
I mean, their favourite streamer is streaming.
All right.
I know. I'm joking. That was a joke.
The server went down with 12 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
I would say set it up with 15 minutes to go.
We had 3 laps went through, so let me check the end of the second lap.
I would say, I would say set it up with 15 minutes to go, so we have enough time to do a VSC lap to get the grid ordered.
All right. End of the second lap happened with Fonseca first, Philip Bauer second, Bjarne Prine third, Kevin fourth.
Okay,
so
that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
that'll do. That's enough to get us going.
This was just after the BSC finish. Sorry, under BSC. This was under BSC.
Let's go. Let's get this going then.
All right. Yep. I'll sort out the results and then the grid. Sorry.
So is it gonna be a standing start or a
standing start? Standing start.
Well, it'll be standing start, but it'll be a rolling start because it'll be a VSC formation lap where we'll call out each driver in.
We can't make it. We can make it from standing with the GUIDs.
That's going to take
Yeah, but
a...
you sure
No,
that's
no,
a
no,
good
no,
idea?
no, no, no,
I
don't
mean,
do that. Don't do that.
doing
It's quicker
that-
to do it this way, otherwise you're going to spend half an hour putting
Alright.
the GUIDs in. So just get everyone in, and we order it on a VSC restart. So it's going to be...
We should shorten the race too to
50...
allow the
Yes,
time-
yes.
50
You shorten it to 15 minutes. That should be enough time to get a VSC restart and a grid sorted out with about 12.5 minutes left. So about the same number... It was the same amount of time that was left when the server died will be left in the race when it starts again.
Yeah, and just to clarify, in order to let people join without having to worry about not making it to the race, we will have a practice that will be skipped over into the race. And then we will sort out the grid on the race and do a running start. Alright.
How much until the restart?
Soon.
Okay. I'll be back in like 40 seconds.
Server is back up.
How long before the start of the race?
We have a 10-minute practice and then
Well,
Okay, that's fine. Yep.
yeah, we will skip over into the race as soon as everyone is in.
Okay, cool. Vessel in the chat says this will be something. Rolling start in AF1 was amazing. Oh, it's still in booking mode. The server might still be in booking mode. Oh no, it's just everyone got it. S-Man! S-Man's in the safety car.
Sorry.
It's like can't get to row 7. Oh, it must be still in booking mode. Now everyone else is in, and S-Man nicked me spot. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
That's right.
Alright, I got the grid order.
Give me a sec to get in the server. Are you alright to do this start? Oh, and it's 80, not 120, Juan.
What?
People are doing 120 under VSC. It's supposed to be 80.
That's on the street speed
It's
limit.
on all of it. You read the driver briefing,
I read the driver's briefing. It doesn't say
but you
that.
didn't understand it. It does say that. It's been saying that for months.
this
The leader,
made me
the leader of the race shall drive at 80 kilometers an hour for VSC.
When under the
Nope.
speed limit zone.
Right at the top. The leader of the race shall drive at 180 kilometers an hour for VSC, while the other drivers have no speed limit. You read the driver briefing.
What's gonna be the race time after restart?
It'll be 15 minutes minus a formation lap, so it should hopefully around 12.5 minutes.
13.
Around how many liters it will be? People are going? What was...
Okay, I'm moving it
Consider
back.
it's about half with 2 laps more, or 1 lap more.
Good luck, guys. Okay. Just waiting on everybody else to get going in the I'm actually just going to quickly change some settings so I can actually see people, because at the minute I've got CSP set with all the GUI stuff, and the new driver tags is bad. It's the wrong one, so I'm going to change that back to the original AC one so I can see people's names easier. There we go. Isn't that better? And we are ready to go for the race. That order you see there is going to be completely wrong. We've also got a couple of people that have managed to sneak in, Jats. You weren't in the first one. I hope Juan notices this. Watch him not notice this at all. So we now have 21 drivers ready to start attempt number 2 of AF4. Its finale, or part 2 at least. It's not judged on aggregate time or any other ridiculous shite from the old F1 days. It is whoever crosses the line first wins. There you go. It's just like an extended safety car. So, we go to the lights, but it's going to mean nothing. We'll see the drivers. Oh, hello. We've got one person in the pits. Who's that? I hope that's no one important. Might be Wooden Shoulder. We've got a car at the front now. That will be your race leader, hopefully. Mario Fonseca. It's Wooden Shoulder that's in the pits. Philip Bauer is now second. Jan Prian will start third. Kevin will start fourth. This could be dramatic. Laser will start fifth. Take it easy coming out of the pit box, out of the grid slots. Then it's going to be Jose Toll. Then Citra. Robert Kinnable. Denny. Jats has managed to sneak in there somewhere. S-Man. This isn't looking right. Nasty Bruises. Zumbao and Mosquito are probably supposed to be the other way around. Tommaso Simonetti, Gonzalo Albuquerque. Firm handshake, I think. I can't see the names quick enough. Dennis Man. No idea. I can't read the names anymore. Damn it. Still Super, I think? Oh, it's Thomas Cameron. Al Hernandez. Wooden Shoulder. Sorry, Still Super, then Wooden Shoulder at the back. Meanwhile, the rest of the field is up at the other end of the track. There's going to be a small delay to the start, I think. So it won't be 12.5 minutes as I predicted. I hope they go on the front straight. There are your leaders. Been a truly classic season of AF4. I think it's been sad that have we streamed all the races? I don't actually know. Was Jats somebody else before? I wonder. I think Jats might not have been might have been somebody else. Who was the guy? Oh, is he Jose? Oh, he might be Jose Toll. Jats is Jose Toll. There you go. Mystery solved. So it's going to be a rolling start to this race once again. We'll have about 11.5 minutes of racing, hopefully in one go. They both say gents, that's not fair. Everybody's nicely spread out. Hopefully this won't cause any carnage. I say that with heavy expectations of the opposite. We come to the front straight. Fonseca at the front. Bauer second. There's the green flag. It's a pretty good start for Bauer. He might be looking to turn one here. He won't. He will go to the outside though and get a less compromised line than Mario Fonseca. We head towards the downhill stretch now as Fonseca goes a little bit wide. Bauer's down the inside, coming through turn two. Bauer has the lead of the race. Much better get away from this VSC than the other ones. We move to the old hairpin now. We're still under green flag racing. Nobody's spun it. And Bauer's lead is extending. Fonseca is under pressure from Bjarne Prian more so than he is putting Bauer under pressure. Here's the onboard. Up to the top of the hill, that's wide. That's S-Man going wide. Onto the back straight. Under racing conditions for the first time. Fonseca will be giving this everything he's got. If he's going to leave AF4, he's going to want to leave it with the championship. It's almost certain that he is going to leave it. And Kevin is almost certainly going to be taking 3rd place in the championship as well. Or I think it was a little bit wider there for Philip Bowers. We have Al Hernandez spinning off in the back. He's stuck at the last chicane. I think he was involved with Dennis Mann and maybe Wooden Shoulder or Still Super. They're just sort of a bit further back. But Bauer has the lead with 10 minutes to go by 1 second. Bjarne Prien is going to want to be taking a position off of Fonseca at this point. That's half a second there. We switch back to no, that was Laser and Kevin battling over P4. Laser's got a good run out of turn 1, so we'll ride on board with him. Always looking down the inside at turn 3. You don't try it there. Old hairpin perhaps. A bit of a switchback and a better momentum. That's better momentum certainly for Laser. Hungarian driver heading up the hill. He's going to have a run and maybe the inside into McLean's. Down the inside he goes. A little bit squirrely under braking. He's just about got the move done. Kevin's got a nose in the outside there. Again, switchback is definitely possible through here. Not going to happen this time though. Oh, server! Oh God, server had a moment again there. I don't want another server kill death. Down the inside looks Kevin. He's sort of made Laser get a little bit uncertain as to where he should be going through the corner. Could there be a move here? Kevin goes defensive. Laser decides to go forward anyway. No, actually, that's Kevin under pressure from Jose Toll. Jats. No move. Kevin maintains P5. He's lost ground on Laser though, and a little bit squirrely out of the final corner. Oh, no, that's not Prien and Fonseca battling. That's just the timing screen's getting a bit weird. Philip Bauer was about 1/10 of a second faster than Mario Fonseca on the last lap. He's got to gain that 1.3 seconds, and he's only got 8 minutes to do it. This is not looking good for Fonseca at the minute. He's already, I think, got lap cars to... has Bauer already got lap cars to deal with? No, he hasn't. I'm mistaken there. No, I don't know why I looked at him. Jets had a good run on Kevin here. Could look into McLean's. There's moves behind between Denny and Robert Kinnable. Robert Kinnable's repassed Denny. Passed him on the last lap. Mosquito's off the grass, onto the grass. Zoombao has stopped, so I think they've come together at some point. Whoever wins this race today is a worthy winner of the championship, I think. Both drivers have driven phenomenally all season. I think Bauer had some bad luck at the second round. I forget where the second round was. But he had some bad luck at the second round. Finished P20. Oh, Kevin goes... slides the wheels. Jats nearly spins it himself. Robin Kinnable is thinking, thank you very much, I'll have some of that. This is the thing. Vessel is absolutely right. You've only got one chance to win the AF4 champion. The second you get into that top 3, you're under pressure. You've got to win it. Fonseca has not missed a race this season, I think. No, he hasn't, no. Down the inside goes Robert Kinnable on Jats. Makes the move nice and clean. A little bit wide goes Jats, so he won't be able to challenge that. And Denny is actually going to try and take a piece of Jats as well. Down the inside it there. And Hollywood is not going to work. Nor is a move at Old Hairpin, surely. No, he's far too far back. But you've got to get a good run here. Jats has missed the apex. Denny hasn't, but he has gone a bit wide. Still got a better run up the hill, though. Towards McLean's. Already telegraphing the move. Decides against it. Maybe tries to force Jats wide. A little squirrely again over the curb on the exit. But Denny's not going to be close enough to make a move. Citra, in fact, is closer to Denny. And Nasty Bruises is behind this as well. You can just see in the mirror on your right. Well, he's not anymore. S-Man's going to have a look at Nasty Bruises, I think. Because S-Man's... I think Nasty Bruises had a bad run through McLean's. Oh, no, don't take out S-Man! Oh, Nasty Bruises holds it together. No, he hasn't. He spun it instead. I think he went to a place that really he didn't need to be. Jats with a really late defence, I think. Pointing the brakes. Pointing the car towards the apex under braking. Completely chopping off any chance of Denny going down the inside. Don't panic, that's not a change to the lead. 0.2 of a second faster again is Bauer on Fonseca. There's only 5 minutes left. Anything can happen. But it's looking very strong for Bauer. A real race of two halves here. Citra's quite close here to Denny. Well, Denny takes a very adventurous line through the crane curves. And as a result, Citra's already gaining on him. Thomas Cameron has passed Esma for P11, coming into the old hairpin. That's a good move there, if that was how I think it was done. Esma's already trying to come back on Thomas Cameron. Down the inside into McLean's. No, decides against it, but a good one out of the corner. And Koppis is waiting there for you. No, not this time. We'll switch back to Robbie Kinnable, who's having a look on Kevin. The Dutchman versus the Belgian. Zoombau's past Mosquito for the final point. More personal bests for the top two, but still 0.2 of a second faster is Bauer. 2.2, the gap at the front. Both of them are clearing off from the rest of the field. They've got this fully in the bag. They know how to drive this car. But they'll never have to drive it again or race in AF4 ever again. They'll never be able to. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for these two drivers to win an AF championship and do it in AF4. Against our biggest field in 4 seasons, I would say. Thank you to everybody that has joined this season. I think there's been about 40 drivers that have joined over the season. Seeing all of you at Magione in that first race really warmed my heart, I think. It was so great to see AF4 back to its former glory. And there'll be more glory next season. Stick around after this race and we'll let you know what the details are for the next season. There will be one. We're not taking another break again. Citra. Denny had a bad run through the chicane. Citra's going to have the outside line. Denny's still going to have a look around the inside, surely. The move's there. You can tell Citra is offline, so he's still got Denny on the inside, but he does make the move stick around the outside. Citra takes P8 there. Good move. Well positioned. Oh, they both go wide there. Denny's going to try and take the place back here. And he does so. Whew. Pretty close to the nose there. Is Citra going to have another look down into turn 1? I think he is. Denny's going to take a wide line. Citra's not going to take that line. Pit X is definitely there to be used. It's definitely legal. Robert Kinnable. Still on the back of Kevin. Fonseca's found some pace, I think. He's just set a purple first sector, but it might be too little too late. He's got 3.5 seconds to find in a minute and a half. It's not looking good. Not looking good for the Portuguese driver. What can Robert Kinnable do this time? On Kevin, slipstream fully in effect. Nothing here, but the main overtaking spot is down here at the Melbourne hairpin. Here he comes. He's got a much better run. You can feel the closing power. He's going to look to the outside. Kevin's made it as wide as possible. He's only a car width available there. To the outside goes Robbie Kinnable. No move made. Kevin keeps the position. But Robbie hasn't really lost any ground, though. Kevin goes a little bit wider than Kinnable. As Philip Bauer says the fastest lap at 28.2. Fonseca, I think. Yes, Fonseca did have a mistake in somewhere between the second and third sector. I think he's lost 4 seconds. He did a 32.5 that lap. So that is pretty much the nail in the coffin. I mean, I remember going back to the AF Awards in December. I put Fonseca down, I think, as nomination for P2 of the year. And he is going to finish P2 in this season as well, after many seasons of finishing P2 in races. It is quite sad to see that he will finish second best in this, but it is full credit to both of the top two. They have both driven phenomenally this season. Either of them would have deserved the championship. The battle for the final podium place is heating up. Bauer's got 2 more corners to go before he is crowned the champion. Laser's going to look at the inside of Bjarne Prian at the last into the final hairpin, or the second to last hairpin. Not going to happen. He's got to get a good run though, otherwise that P3 is going to be slipping away from him. Kevin and Kinnable are side by side into the final hairpin. I can't even watch that. They're still side by side. Philip Bauer is your AF4 champion in season 11. Fonseca will come home in second place in race and championship. Kinnable with a full send down the inside. Saves it with a drift. But Kevin is going to take P5 instead. Phenomenal racing from both of them. Jats is just too far away to take any advantage of this. Philip Bauer wins. That's 3 wins this season for Philip Bauer. It's a very exclusive club to win 3 races in the season of AF4. Mario Fonseca will take home P2. Bjarne Prian takes rounds out the podium. Laser P4. Kevin 5th, Robert Kinnable 6th, Jats 7th, Denny 8th, Citra 9th, Firm Handshake will finish P10. Then we have Thomas Cameron, S-Man, Nasty Bruce is 13th, Zumbao 14th, Simonetti will finish 15th to take the last point, Mosquito 16th, then Still Super, Wooden Shoulder, Hernandez and Dennis Mann finishing P20, and we have a DNF in the form of Gonzalo Albuquerque. I'm guessing Bruni Balloony, based on his previous chat, is a Fonseca fan. And I'd encourage him to use a bit of sportsmanship. Philip Bauer drove stunningly, as did Fonseca. They both drove with the utmost sportsmanship and class today. As I said before, either of them deserve the championship. Philip Bauer is your AF4 Season 11 champion. And speaking of champions, we have a very special event coming up just next week. Next Saturday, around this time. We'll be starting at 5 PM UTC next Saturday. And sign-ups will be open very shortly. I'll open them in an hour, so it'll be open at 5 PM UTC. That's in 1 hour's time. We'll be opening sign-ups for the Race of Champions. You don't need to have a gold name to join. You don't need to have any league license or role to join. You just need to be able to drive a car. Let me show you around the track we'll be driving on for this second event, second running of the Race of Champions. And then I'll show you the cars that we'll be doing them in. It is the Spain special stage. That's going to be really annoying. Oh, unexpected error. That's fun. Uh-oh. Ignoring that. In theory, assuming I'm just going to go ahead and check that everything's working okay, but we're running the Dirt Spain Super Special stage. That's a mouthful. And we have 5 cars on our roster ready to go. We will be using the Hyundai Veloster World Rally Car, the Lada Revolution RS2, our very own Assetto Friends safety car, the Chevy Corvette, our safety car, not the original version, our modded version, the Minardi PS01, and the SMP Racing BR03 LMP3 car. We have 24 slots. Every driver that we join will put it into a seed. It'll be 4 groups of 6 drivers. The top 2, so every driver races every other driver in their group once. Head to head. Don't need to overtake. No crashing involved, with other cars at least. Top 2 go through to a knockout stage that will eventually decide our champion of champions and take home the gold name. Last time's winner was, I think it was Shimon Novak, I believe. If I remember correctly, it was a long time ago now, back in September 2020. And we've got the next one next Saturday. That's at 5 PM UTC. But we also have a new season of AF4 to announce and open up for everybody. And when I eventually find where the screenshot is that the track we have? Is that the one we have? I can't remember. That's season 11. Are we? What? Where is the calendar? I've forgotten where the calendar is. Where's the calendar? Have we not got a calendar? Juan! Okay, the calendar will be up soon. We're using the Ginetta G55. Ta-da! The same car we used in season 1. It's a beautiful car. It's a Sean Clark car. Bless his cotton socks. So do join us for that. Sign-ups will be open soon. Wrong Ginetta. Not the G40. The good one. The good one. It's the G55 Ginetta, the one that's actually fast and good for racing, not the G40 that's a boat. We're not using the boat. We're not using the boat, I promise. But I'll be back for AFX in a couple of hours' time. Juan is in VC. Juan!
God.
Where's the calendar?
Josh, it's in AF4 related, you dingus!
What, the one that everyone was saying no to?
Fuck's sake, it's updated!
Where?
Oh, check
One
the
you posted on,
threads.
is the one you posted on the 1st of February?
Check the threads.
I'm looking at the thread. Is this the one posted on the 1st of February?
Should be.
We all said no to that one!
What the hell?
I think. Some of us did.
No. That's the actual one. For fuck's sake, Josh!
Why are we using that track again?
What do you mean?
We just used it!
It's not my fault it got voted.
You could plan for it! Oh, Christ. Okay. We do have a calendar. It's great. No sarcasm whatsoever. No, it is actually pretty good.
Fuck's sake.
But we're using tracks again. I don't like that. Where? The first round is Watkins Glen Short. With no chicane. No death chicane. No worries there. That's the first round on 5th of March. Second round, Nürburgring. Wait a minute, that's wrong.
What do you mean it's wrong?
What the hell is this calendar? The dates are messed up.
Yeah, that's messed up because I actually put the vacation by mistake. Still.
Okay, the first
Just
round's
1 week
actually...
before.
I'm glad I didn't post this on the stream. The first race is actually on the 26th of February. In
Yep.
2 weeks. Not the 5th of March like it says on this calendar.
There you go, shut up.
The second round is the 5th of March. At Nürburgring GP. Using the GP chicane, the GP infield bit thingy. Yeah, that. Then we take a week break for an AF2 race. And we come back for round 3 on the 19th of March.
19th.
At Donington Park GP, just like today. Really? I can't believe we're doing that again. It went so well today. Yeah, it went so well. 4 VSCs. And then the drivers vote on not the 5th of May. The hell is that? That's on the...
I added another week by mistake to the start, goddammit.
Another month to the start date. You added another month. My head hurts now. The 26th of March. The final race on the
Yes.
26th of March. which is a driver's vote, as usual, between the Bend West Circuit, Mosport, and Road Atlanta.
Road Atlanta full, not short.
Full one, yes. Drivers will be open later in the
could
season.
Never go wrong.
Drivers will be open later in the...
It did go well in F3.
That was a year ago. Over
Still.
a year ago. That was season 3.
Still, wait, well.
Anyway, I'm going to deafen now to do my outro. Bye-bye. But there we go. First race is 26th of February. That's 2 weeks from today. It'll be the same time, same format as this season, because that went really well. That sounded sarcastic. It wasn't. Sign-ups for that will be open almost immediately. Actually, you can join AF4 immediately. We'll update all the info in due course for season 12. So do come along and join. If you have great driver or below, if you need to join, if you have great driver below, you can join AF4. It would be great to have you. Usually clean races. They're quite clean races this season, I think, on average. As for the short term, it's not the end of today's AF racing. We've got AFX in a couple of hours at Hockenheim, round number 4. I'll be there for that. That starts at 6 PM UTC, a couple of hours. Then we have AF1 for the penultimate round of the season at Silverstone. That's Sunday, starting also at 6 PM UTC. And then, that's it. Yeah, that's it for the week. Yeah, that's it for this week. Sign-ups for AF Rock will be open an hour. There'll be an announcement with everyone pinged as well. So you'll see that as well if you've missed any of the details from the stream. But for a couple of hours, it's goodbye from me. I'm going to have a drink. Wait. Denny, it's the one we used in AF4, not the one we used in AF3. Has Juan got the wrong one? I know that I've seen the track layout, so I know which one it should be. And logically, I know which one it should be. And it is definitely the Bend West. Definitely the Bend West. West is good. Yes, there'll be AFX stream. I'm streaming. I just said that. Great outro. Very memorable. Bye, guys.